Today on Forbes, Hong Kong real estate billionaire Shau Kee, once Asia's richest person, dies at 97. Shau Kee, the self-made billionaire who built one of Hong Kong's largest property empires, died on Monday, March 17th. He was 97 years old. Lee's company, Henderson Land Development, announced he passed away peacefully, surrounded by his family. Lee founded Henderson Land in 1976 and was the chairman until 2019, when he handed the reins to his sons Peter and Martin, making them co-chairmen. At the time of his death, Lee was the second wealthiest person in Hong Kong, with a net worth of $30 billion, according to Forbes' real-time billionaires list. Lee was among the first generation of entrepreneurs in Hong Kong who started making a fortune from property development between the 60s and 70s, when the city was facing a shortage of affordable housing. During the period, Lee co-founded Sun Hung Kai Properties with Fung King Hei and Kwok Tak Seng, the father of Hong Kong's billionaire Kwok brothers. Lee later went out on his own to establish Henderson Land. Both Sun Hung Kai and Henderson Land became major players in Hong Kong's real estate market. Lee's own property venture was known for building mass residential homes and amassing land banks. Henderson Land led the development of Hong Kong's northern reclaimed town of Sha Tin in the 1970s, which grew into the city's most populated district with roughly 700,000 residents. The company today is the largest owner of undeveloped rural land in Hong Kong's northern New Territories region, with a reserve spanning about 45 million square feet. Henderson Land also helped shape Hong Kong's skyline, developing the iconic International Finance Center, or IFC, in the Central Business District in a joint venture that includes Sun Hung Kai. Henderson Land's portfolio also comprises the city's most expensive commercial land, which Henderson Land acquired for $6.5 billion in 2021 to develop new office and retail complexes right next to the IFC. The record-breaking bid came less than 5 years after Henderson Land paid $3 billion for a site of a former multi-story car park on Murray Road in Central. The developer has since turned it into a landmark Grade A office tower named The Henderson, which opened last year, with tenants including auction house Christie's and private equity giant Carlyle. In 1981, Lee took Henderson Land public on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Over the years, he grew Henderson Land into an empire that also controls other listed companies in Hong Kong, including one of the city's largest gas suppliers, Hong Kong and China Gas, also known as Town Gas, as well as hospitality group Miramar Hotel and Investment, and ferry service operator Hong Kong Ferry Holdings. The success of Henderson Land catapulted Lee to become Asia's richest person in 1996, with a net worth Forbes estimated at $12.7 billion. That year, he was also named the world's fourth wealthiest person, ranking only after Microsoft's Bill Gates, Berkshire Hathaway's Warren Buffett, and Roche's Paul Sacher. In 1997, when Lee topped the Asia Wealth Rankings again, he shared how he had amassed his wealth in an interview for his biography. He said, quote, "Wealth is accumulated through diligence and frugality. People say big wealth comes from heaven. It doesn't mean leaving things to heaven. It means wealth will come only when the time, place, and opportunity are favorable. It is not something that can be forced." Besides running Henderson Land, Lee also devoted his time to philanthropy. One of his proudest projects was leading the Hong Kong Pei Hua Education Foundation, which he co-established in 1982. Over the years, the charity organization provided education and training programs, which it said had benefited nearly 1.3 million people in mainland China. Lee, through his Shau Kee Foundation, also gifted more than 1 billion Hong Kong dollars, about 128 million US dollars, and 600 million yuan, or 83 million US dollars, to universities in Hong Kong and mainland China, respectively. For full coverage, check out Zinnia Lee's piece on Forbes.com. This is Kieran Meadows from Forbes. Thanks for tuning in.